Hey guys, Rachele here with Amethyst Ascension. If you are new here, welcome and thank you for stopping by. And if you are returning, thank you so much for joining me again. So today what I'm going to be doing is a video response to, and it's a hashtag, it's a video response to Patsy over at Patsy's Mystical Musings. And I will be putting the link to this particular video and channel down below. And the hashtag is called Hug Decks. So I've kind of separated this a little bit. I'm going to be quite honest with you. Oh, there's the boy, of course. Okay, so hopefully he's going to stay out of the window. We'll see. So like I was saying, I'm going to separate this a little bit into like two little areas. But honestly, a lot of my decks are like hug decks because I prefer to be more uplifted, and in most situations, you know, I like the softer feel of it. It's not, well, it's not that they don't give you the same kind of message, because I use the basic meanings really no matter what, but it's a softer touch. But so anyways, the first deck that I wanted to talk about is Journey into the Hidden Realms. This deck, besides that one, is so gorgeous and soft, and oh my gosh, the messages that you get out of the book, because I do love to read them out of the book as well. I mean, just because the writing is so phenomenal. So this deck just delivers messages, and look at that, in a much softer tone to me. Even if it's the same card, it's still softer to me. The next one, because I'm separating this a little bit, I'm not doing tons of decks, and I'm just going to try to keep this as short as possible. The first part is tarot, and then the next part is going to be oracle. This one, the angel tarot cards. This by Radley Valentine. I love these. I think they're absolutely wonderful. And I think they're gorgeous. And I like the meanings. You know, nothing too, they're like uplifting. You are ready, you have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. That's just beautiful. The High Priestess, listen to your intuition. Have patience, consider carefully what you want before acting. I mean, they're all in order now because of doing the tarot favorites. So I love this deck. Well, at least the major arcana are. I love this deck. It's soft, still delivers the messages, but it delivers them in a soft, you know, like healing environment. Okay. So another one that I love is the Druid Craft. Whenever I think of healing and nurturing and like a hug, I always think of nature, you know, and even though nature is rough, and, you know, I mean, new life can be brought on after destruction and, you know, like volcanoes and stuff like that. I mean, that's how the beautiful Hawaiian Islands were formed, right? Was volcanoes. So it just makes me think of the earth and nature, and it's just that warm hug, really, that hug. Because when I think of nature, it's just comforting, you know. So it's softer to me. So that's another one, the Druid Craft. So another one that I do not have anymore is the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. That is a stunning deck. It is very much on the softer side of things. The look and the feel of even the messages are much lighter. But I did give that to my niece for her first deck. I thought it was a good deck for her to start off with. She's since got another deck too, but so the other one that I was going to talk about tarot-wise is the Light Seers. Of course, there's a light and a shadow side for everything, like there is if you read reversals or whatever of every card, really. It's dependent on how it's, you know, put in a spread or whatever, right? Whether or not you're looking at it from the light seers perspective or the shadow seers. But, I mean, when you're looking at this artwork, it is just so beautiful, and it's so telling. I mean, even in this sadness and despair about these things that they're going through, the stresses and stuff, there's still a beauty in that. I mean, it just reveals life as we know it now, you know. It's easier to relate to. And so this particular deck is definitely like a hug deck for me. And like I said, all of these tell still the same stories, okay? But just in a, I don't know, I'm just in a different state with them. And then I wanted to talk about some oracle decks. One of the first ones is the Mystical Wisdom card deck. I mean, look at that. Don't worry, be happy, dolphin. Knowledge, seek knowledge. Archangel Gabriel, messenger of creativity and hope. Resilience, rise above tribulations. Look at how much of a hug that is. How beautiful it is. All encompassing and all those beautiful colors and fanciful and whimsical. I just love it. New beginnings. Begin your new life. Look at that phoenix rising up out of the flames. Unicorn. Invite serendipity. Oh, just stunning. That's what I was talking about. Even in destruction and destructive traits, look at how gorgeous it is, right? Yeah, so that's one deck that is like a hug. Another deck, and my oldest deck. Oh, when you are looking and you're going through some hard times, and let me tell you, last year was a hard time for me with all the health issues, and it just seemed like one after another. This was the deck that I came to and would draw every single day for myself. As in, what goddess should I be channeling today in order to get through this? And it was a massive hug for me, but also about empowerment, which was a hug to me because of empowering myself. You know, that confidence and that strength. So, yeah. So that was another one, and that was the Goddess Guidance Oracle Cards by Doreen Virtue. This is... I love this deck so much, I can't even tell you. And I use it very often. And then another one that I absolutely love. Wild Wisdom, the Fairy Oracle. And then it's very much of a hug. And it feels like on the lighter side to me because look at the fairies. Beautiful. It already lightens me up a little bit. And I feel comforted by this. It's so beautiful. Oops. The Grail Fairy. Fairy Lovers. So I love that one. And I just... when I see fairies like that, it just brings me joy. And the one, I think, the Oracle deck that I love the most, that is so empowering, and that is like a hug to me. There's just times that you just need to feel like, I got this. You know, it's the confidence. It's the, you know what? I will move on. I will get past this situation. That is a hug for me. And that is from the same creator as the Light Seers deck. That's Chris Ann, the Sacred Creators Oracle. These are just about majorly uplifting and empowering messages. You don't have to read out of the book. You can, and I mean, if you do, she is a wonderful writer. They are so, the messages are on point and uplifting and empowering, and yeah, that warm hug. But you don't have to. These are so minimal, but such powerful quotes and statements that they really, really get you thinking. See what I mean? And the watercolors. Everything is so much softened with watercolors. So there you have it, guys. Those are my decks that I really, really turn to when I need a hug and comfort and to feel empowered and confident again in my abilities and the strength to keep on going. So I hope to see more people doing this as well. And as I said, I will put the link down below. Thank you, Patsy, for doing this wonderful tag. And I am sending you all love and light. Thank you so much.